MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for and the Heat. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Benji Easel, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So striding in, Brian Cannon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Himself for the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Saul Worthing comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Cooper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Standing in, Scott Franchise. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Antoine Fong, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go at that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home, what do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Rodney Myers becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And now pitch on the way. Jerome Terry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now batting, Randall Madgar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. Rain gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Digging in, Mike Hayes, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. McKenna is under it, and the inning is over. Pretty. Now to the plate, Ben Cornelius, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Line drive to left. Riggs is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting 5th. The center fielder, Max Taylor.
Stepping in, Max Taylor, and she'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Standing in, Mike Mendez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Mendez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Adrian Esparza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there. That's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Antoine Fung, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
In there, 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Finally, up to this point,
Now
the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
None out, runners at first and second. Just missing here, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count and the pitch. 2-1 the count. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the double steal is on here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cooper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Thunder lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Chad McKenna.
The catcher, Chad
Now the pitch.
McKenna.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out for short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that
The
play.
pitcher, Benji.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than on second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't let the
Now
fact
back.
that this guy's
Left
on the
field.
mound fool you right
Good
here. This
deal.
guy has a nice approach
Good
at the
deal.
plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
So now to the plate, Kenji Suzuki. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 count. The pitch sent toward first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the
Now
pitcher's
back.
best friend right
The second
there.
baseman.
The inning was off to a rough start, right? But
Right.
nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So striding forward now, Rodney Myers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The set and the 2-0. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Worthing is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Scott Franchise.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Hey, dude.
And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is the kind of a bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat. When you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Randall Mad Dog, as we watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Marty Riggs will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it. A tag for 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 2.
Stepping in, Mike Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jerome Terry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Terry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. At the plate, Ben Cornelius. First offering on its way. Cornelius takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
At the plate, Max Taylor.
Number 34.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Mike Mendez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Thunder, the shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Esparza stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 1.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antoine Fong. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in once again, Brian Cannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to battle be the outfielder, Frank Cooper. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Chad McKenna started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts on my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, the left
ready
fielder.
For another shot now, Kenji Suzuki. First pitch coming, here it is. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Hit on the ground to short. throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Settling in now, Saul Worthing.
For Tennessee, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Franchise. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Bellamy. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rodney Mize, will lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Coming to the
Jerome
plate now, Jerome Terry. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2 and
Although
1.
he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one.
Now
And
back,
this guy's been
first
victimized
baseman.
3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Your
Andrew
attention, please.
May is on to pitch
Now,
from the bullpen now to start
Andrew
inning number 7.
May.
Ready now, Mike Hayes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Mike Hayes.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
So stepping in, Adrian Esparza.
Your
Corey
attention, please.
Esparza will move into
Now
the
coming
on-deck
into
circle
the
now
pitch.
to try to get something
Corey
started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Esparza.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting,
Now at the
number
plate,
1,
Antoine Fong. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Myers ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the
ladies
inning.
and gentlemen. Ladies
Corey
and gentlemen,
Esparza
your
will
attention,
remain in the
please.
game in the 9th spot
Now
in the
playing
order and
shortstop.
take over at shortstop.
number 7, Corey
Last half of the 7th here,
Esparza.
and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Max Taylor.
Even though we're moving.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's
The
what you
third
call a
baseman,
clutch
number
piece of
16.
hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts
Mike
himself in scoring position
Mendez.
and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Mike Mendez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And a ball,
Can't
1
catch
strike.
up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Look at number 39.
known for driving the ball on the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here comes the first pitch. Chad McKenna is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Tennessee is on top here, 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Clark Levy will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Boris Starks will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Start.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The right fielder, number 16.
Scott Franchise will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, number 57. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenji Suzuki. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2. Looped out towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Rodney Myers is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses. is ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
And when your pitch
Now
count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jerome Terry is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Ben Cornelius.
Cornelius.
First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Digger. We're getting late into this one.
Number 34. Matt Taylor.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly not the performance he was looking for here as he got knocked around a bit through his 7 1/3.
Your
Quentin
attention, please.
Walls answers
Now
the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Max Taylor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The third
Stepping
baseman,
into
number
the box,
16.
Mike Mendez.
Mike Mendez.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Ladies and
Donnie
gentlemen,
Ryan
your
comes on
attention,
from the
please.
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitch.
Joe
And batting in the
Sellers
sixth.
is into the game as a defensive
Number 62.
replacement now as he takes over
Donnie.
on right. Jeffrey Bellamy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Sellers. Now playing third base. Number 47. DeMarcus
Comes
Randolph.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the 9th. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Manny B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And now Randall Mad Dog, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Marty Riggs.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Marty Riggs, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1 out and a runner on third. Fastball well outside.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. On to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Two out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. In this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Venus came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Clark Levy claims the win out of the pen, his first. Antoine Fong struck out 10 in the losing effort. Donnie Ryan hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Cobras and the Lightning. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Wes Taylor gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Mark Lacey, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the 3-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more? Or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
Into the box, Greg English. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. English is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe right now, currently 3rd in fan votes at second base.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Canby is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to them. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
Stepping in now, Kevin Landry. 1-0 the count. Lacy over at second. Taylor at first. One gone. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
So now to the plate, Brad Benton. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Benton, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. One that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Mickey.
At the plate, Sean McKee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Popped him up. Piper on foul ground, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Mississippi is on top 1-0. Chet Mathewson will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Seth Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A Ball and no strikes. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you got to applaud this team. They've scratched and clawed their way back to 500, and they're playing good fundamental baseball right now. They got some pitchers who can execute, and they got some guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark. This should get interesting for this team as the summer progresses.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Blake Hamby is on deck. .30 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 54.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate, Mo Cole, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ryan Hinkle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Hinkle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The set, and the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
He's set. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Ryan Nichols would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set the 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mississippi is out in front 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder King Giles. Here's the pitch.
Giles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the base. Play as he reaches first base safely.
Kevin Nagy.
Into the box now, Kevin Nagy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
1-1 the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Chet Mathewson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-1 home. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
In the air now out to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Ready for another chance? Mark Lacey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg English. And they're runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here's the 1-2. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. In now, Ryan Nichols. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Ryan Nichols.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The first baseman.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Eric Piper. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Mathewson isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Eric Piper goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
TJ Water.
Into the box, TJ Waters. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The shortstop, Michael.
Hey, guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
To the plate now, Michael Garland, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
The third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And he darn near makes this play in the outfield as we get a second look. Where it stretches out as far as he can. Maybe could have had it with an all-out dive, but instead scored it as a double. So now to the plate, Kevin Landry. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Brad Benton. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Sean McKee. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, King Giles, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now a throw over. Still only one out in the inning. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here, one man out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Just hung in there on that one. Runners off for second. Got him swinging. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So coming to the plate, Kevin Nagy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-0.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
At the plate, Chet Mathewson as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw, gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Mississippi is out in front here, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Wes Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's out number 1.
The batter,
Every
number 4.
pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Seth Roberts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, number 54.
Standing in now, Blake Hamby. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runner at first here, one man out. This is lifted out to left. Giles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 5, Mo Cole.
Into the box now, Mo Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. There we go. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, we still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1 home. Two out here and a runner at second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Left side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Lacy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped up, back behind second. Roberts is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
Digging in now, Greg English. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Paul Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Hamby is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan Hinkle.
Ryan Hinkle.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Riding in once again, Ryan Nichols. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to the right. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Piper.
Now in the box, Eric Piper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box now, T.J. Waters. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One and one, here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Landry. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The last at bat, Manny V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And now pitch on the way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So digging in now, Brad Benton. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Sean McKee is on deck. A 3-0 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Emery Lynn comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Sean McKee will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now, I love that out of your reliever, right? First batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Digging in to try it again, King Giles. From the stretch. With runners in scoring position this season, Giles carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Men on third with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Hamby is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding in, Michael Garland. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Roberto Velasquez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Velasquez.
Starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. But he's back in. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two-two, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Seth Roberts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
No balls and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second.
Already, this guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy was sitting had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down and eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Blake Hamby. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit to short. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mo Cole. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Cobras are out in front 3-1. Nick Mueller will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Into the box, Kevin Nagy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Kevin Nagy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
The pitcher, Chet Mathewson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
The 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Mark Lacy waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
To the plate now, Mark Lacy. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1 on its way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Greg English will be next. None out, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Greg English. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Taylor. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. As a look now to pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
On its way, and he lays off for ball 1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
A little bit outside. 2-1. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, you're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Kevin Landry will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner on first with two away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cobras lead it 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Ryan Hinkle.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering. Drilled down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Nope, that's foul.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Ryan Nichols. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Popped him up. English is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 7, Eric Piper.
Standing in, Eric Piper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0.
2-0.
fouled away. The 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Alexander Hale is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Brad Benton.
The first baseman, Brad Benton.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, John McKee.
Now batting, Sean McKee. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, King Giles.
Digging in, King Giles. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And the pitch. Fastball well outside. Kevin Nagy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready once again, Kevin Nagy. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies
Tim
and gentlemen,
McKee
your
will come on
attention,
now,
please.
and he'll slide into the
These
7
changes
spot in the
defensively.
lineup following the
Now
double
pitching
switch.
and batting in the 7th.
Seth King is
Number
into the ball
62.
game as well, as he'll slide
Yeah.
into the pitcher's spot,
McKee.
hitting 9th now on the
Now
double
playing
switch.
lefty and batting 9.
Leading
Number
off the
5.
inning, TJ
Seth
Waters,
King.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Michael Garland.
Now to the plate, Michael Garland, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here it comes.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a knuckleball that's on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, number 63. Your
Mike
attention,
Morton
please.
will get the Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pitch is popped up. Benton shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi is on top here, 5-1.
Your
Corey
attention,
Young
please.
will come on in
Now,
relief here and appear in game
Corey
number 25 on the
Young.
year so far. Standing in, Seth King, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-0 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mark Lacy. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1, here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Greg English. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In now, Paul Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Waters back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Kevin Landry.
Stepping in, Kevin Landry. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. It was looked at for ball number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Set and the 2-2 pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Base hit on the line, and the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Brad Benton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a full count now, 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in, Sean McKee. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Your attention, please.
Suarez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Suarez.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Right field.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Kevin Nagy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. North, playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Seth King. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Roberts is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi is out in front 10-1. Michael Jordan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jordan.
Plate, Seth Roberts is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Seth Roberts.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now
well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Blake Hamby is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Number 5.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Mo Cole, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now back.
They're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ryan Nichols will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And another foul ball. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the
Now
result.
batting,
Well,
catcher.
the good news is he has a force at
Ryan
every base. The bad news,
Nichols.
a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ladies and
Ed
gentlemen,
Robinson
your
is summoned in
attention,
the
please.
toughest situation
Now,
a reliever can face.
Ed
Bases loaded,
Robinson.
nobody out. Ryan Nichols will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
On a rope to the second baseman.
The first baseman, number 7, Eric Piper.
Digging in once again, Eric Piper. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey!
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate, and he's safe.
The right fielder, number 10, TJ Water.
Stepping in now, TJ Waters. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Michael Garland. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now that was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
J.R. Hurley, see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. fastball in there for a called strike. Set with the 0-1.
Well, that's off the first.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2.
Correct count, 2-2.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. And the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Seth.
Coming to the plate again, Seth Roberts. As he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nagy is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. Mississippi leads this one 10-5.
Your
Ryan
attention, please.
Thigpen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Mark Lacey is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Oh, 2 pitches, a sinker that missed. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base.
English.
So now to the plate, Greg English. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Taylor will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. hit out towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Brian Bledsoe enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Brian Bledsoe.
Coming to the plate now, Blake Hamby. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Bledsoe has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The third baseman, Mo Cole.
Digging in and looking for more, Mo Cole. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
ready
33.
Now, Ryan Hinkle, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Nagy is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Mississippi put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Chet Mathewson notches his 3rd win of the year. Wes Taylor was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.